in the Horse Hotel. You can make a living, it's like muck and hell. Crazy unforgiven in the Horse Hotel. Hey guys, today's a big day. We've been waiting 3 months, but we're finally moving into our new property. So that's super exciting. Please excuse my disheveled hair. I haven't had my douche yet, my shower. So the reason we picked the property that we picked is for a number of different things. It has accommodation, it has a JIT we can rent out and we can start making income from straight off the bat, which is really cool. It also has a lot of land. We have 50 acres to play with, which is cool. We figured out it's also got an expanding potential. It's also got potential to expand. We can build another rentable, livable house there, a little camp style type thing, a fancy yurt, a glamping village, something. We have permission to do that. And there's some projects there on the side which would keep us busy and hopefully make us some money in the long term. What we haven't decided on 100% is what we're going to do with the land itself, with 50 hectares. Half it's woodland, half it's prairie or meadows or grasslands, I guess. So we're trying to figure out what best to do with that patch of dirt and how to turn that into a profitable business. I've watched 1,000 hours of YouTube videos on everything from sheep to pigs to cows to pheasants to rabbits to guinea pigs to you name it. I watched it. It's all there, so you can watch us and you don't have to watch all that because I already watched it for you. But so in watching all that and learning all that, everything has its pros and cons, obviously. And what Charlotte, myself, and to a lesser extent Kite is trying to figure out is what exactly do we want to do with that 50 acres. So what we thought we'd do is go around and try our hand at different things, go and poke our noses in different businesses and see who's doing what, who's doing it well, what's profitable, what's not profitable, what's hard work, what's messy work, what's, best practice, what's poor practice, etc., etc. And we spent the last couple of days on this horse adjustment, I think they call it, a horse adjustment. And that's where people pay money to house their horses. They get taken out in the fields in the day, they sleep in the boxes or what do we call it in English? Stables, in the stables at night time. And they basically live their life in a little horse hotel. We've been nicknaming it the Horse Hotel. We spent a couple of days here figuring out what horses look like and what they entail. Half the reason we were initially interested in horses was because the property that we obtained or we're moving to this afternoon is an old horse farm. They have boxes or they have stables already. They're set up good to go and they have a bunch of land that's somewhat fenced and was fenced for horses, which would be a really easy fix and repair. So we're having a look at horses over the last couple of days and seeing if horses are for us. And you know what? I'm not 100% sure. Hi guys, we're in the car on the road to our new house. Famel, baby, Famel. It's been 2 months since we've been there. We probably forgot what it looks like, to be fair. We bought this place and we've probably only spent 2 hours there in total. So
twice.
Sorry, we've been there twice. Probably spent an hour there each time we went there. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking, to be honest. I'm feeling happy but a little bit anxious, I guess. And the weirdest thing, the strangest thing is that in Australia when you buy a house it's all done pretty quick. You give them the money, you sign the paperwork, they get out, you move in there. In France it takes a long time and there's a bunch of people involved. It's nothing like buying a house in Australia whatsoever, and I think the whole process is going to take up to 4 months. So we're currently we'll shoot a little video on that and how painful it is buying a house in France. It really is quite a traumatic and very involved experience. Anyway, we're getting there today, but because we're only 2 months into our 4 month of buying a house ordeal, we're moving into the house with the current owners still living in there. So they're going to be living in the big house. We're going to be living in the rental accommodation, and yeah, we get to spend potentially 2 months with the current owners of our new house, which is very strange, very confusing, and yeah, I have mixed feelings about that. It'll be good that they can show us around and show us what's what, and we can, you know, see the things that are there, you know, test the ATV we bought, make sure the fridge is all functional, make sure the washing machine works, etc., etc. And if it doesn't work, we can quiz them and question them about it and get them to fix it, I guess, potentially. But at the same time, we're moving into our new house, which is not our new house, not at all, not by a long shot, because we've only paid a deposit, and as far as the people that are currently living there are concerned, it's still their house. What's your thoughts about it?
I'm actually really excited to be moving there because I'm excited to finally be able to, well, here's the thing, I keep thinking I'm really excited to be able to unpack, and I'm really excited to be able to move into somewhere, but realistically, because we're only moving into the rental accommodation, it's a 3-bedroom house, it's very spacious, but we're going to have to move from there into the main house once they move out anyway, so we're sort of halfway there. But we're going to be able to start working on the outdoor area, we're going to be able to start doing our garden beds, we're going to start planting some things, we can start cutting wood for next year. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can do, so I think the next step we're going to do is have to get a whiteboard together, or a list of things that we can do realistically whilst we live alongside them. So a whole bunch of people we need to meet through them and learn. I'm sure we can learn some things from them. So yeah, I guess we just have to wait and see we have to come in there with a positive mind frame and not think that it's frustrating, because if we go in there with that kind of mind frame, it will be frustrating.
Alright, so we are an hour and 15 minutes away from our new house. We are on the road
We're in a 2-car convoy.
2-car convoy. Grandpa's behind us. Can't see. Hang on.
We'll do a little...
Chock-a-block. We are a 2-car convoy with all our worldly possessions, and some we just picked up today. Some of Charlotte's extended family said, oh, you're moving into a house, we got a lot of stuff. We were going to donate it to
second-hand store.
To a second-hand store, our version of Vinnie's or the Salvos. And she said, why don't you take it all? So we got pots and pans, and oh, I got a snail trap, which I thought was a crab trap. Oh my God, it's so cool. There was a gun in there. I think I took that. I hope I took that.
I don't even know what we've taken, to be honest.
Every farmer needs. We got 3 rugs.
It's a bit rugs.
Oh my God. But anyway, we've literally filled 2 cars and we're on the road. So how exciting! I'm excited. You excited? 4 minutes, Charlotte. Thoughts?
Do we turn around and go back home?
Car?
Because this is really scary now. It's all getting all too real, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. All of our life savings into this place.
Kiting, what are you thinking? She's scared as well?
Nervous. More so than scared. I think nerves are a little... I mean, it's normal that we feel a little bit nervous about this. It's going to be a huge life change that we've been talking about and trying to plan for ages. And now it's all happening.
3 minutes away, people.
The local farmer, he might be our friend.
It's been super hot around here, and it looks quite lush still.
2 minutes, we're probably 7 minutes going at this rate, because we're only going 20 kilometres an hour. But
that person there needs a new roof, rather desperately.
Do they live in it? Oh look, it's a closed road.
Oh, I wonder.
The council can't really afford good signs. This isn't a good sign.
Going on there?
It's not a good sign!
Okay, see you later, Farmer Joe. Minute.
1 kilometre kite, 60 seconds. Till we get our second bottle of champagne to celebrate this, and then we'll have a third on the day everyone moves out.
Keep your eyes peeled for a pheasant. If we see a pheasant, it's an omen. No omens are bad. If we see a pheasant, it's good. If we don't see a pheasant, it's probably better. Here we are. Going slow. This is our driveway.
We're here!
This is our home for the next little bit.